Hello, Pisces. Welcome to Lotus Heart Tarot. I'm so happy to have you joining me here. We are going to just dive right in with your reading, get a look at the energy, see what's going on for Pisces, please, Spirit. If you're new to my channel, welcome, welcome. I'm very happy to have you here. This is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. Let's dive straight in and see what is going on with Pisces. What does Pisces need to know right now, Spirit? Whoa, Pisces. You have first breath, beginner's mind. Every single day, in some way, Spirit keeps telling you, you are getting a new beginning. You are coming into a period of opportunity. This is the time to embrace that full card energy. The beginner's mind is a really beautiful place. It's somewhere that, we're really lucky to inhabit. Because it's something where, we can really acknowledge and admit that we don't know everything and that we're curious and that we're approaching something with that childlike curiosity, that, acknowledgement that I don't have to know everything. I don't have to have all the answers right now. I can really give myself over to this process and use it as a learning experience in a very non-judgmental way, where I'm not criticizing myself for not being perfect. I'm not criticizing myself for not already knowing everything or not having all the answers. I'm just giving myself to the process and enjoying the journey and just opening up to see what comes. With the Garden of Venus, I keep getting this energy of Pisces, you've been on a bit of a hiatus or a bit of a siesta. I feel like it's been over for a while, but there is this energy of, while you were in a period of either like recovery or just solitude of some kind, I feel like you really did rest, you really did renew, and you really did discover new parts of yourself or new dreams, new ideas, new goals, and you may be out pursuing them now. There is this collision with the fates right here between the Garden of Venus and the skywriting energy, where it's like, this is an important time in your life. This is a time of change, a period where, things are really starting to evolve and open up. And it is something that I feel like was a bit written in your stars. Like, this has always been supposed to be an important time for you in your life. In your expansion, in your growth, even possibly in you pursuing your soul path here. For some of you, this may have something to do with your career, but not necessarily. Our soul path does not have to be tied to our career. A lot of times, our careers sometimes can show us what we don't want, or can sort of push us in a direction to discover our spirituality or to become curious about our soul path. So this may even be a complete change in your life, of even going in a different direction, or even a path of exploration of growth. Maybe you've just discovered yoga or meditation or Reiki or something like that. Maybe, this also, though, I will just tell you, has the feeling of the universe lining things up around you. Opportunities, positive experiences is what it sort of feels like, to kind of lead you in the direction of your soul path or your soul purpose. And there may be like little breadcrumbs along the way, like that, tools that help you kind of gain a deeper understanding or a different perspective of yourself or your life or your purpose even. It's an interesting energy, but it feels like things are really starting to align in your life, to open up and to really, I feel like you're going to start seeing the result of some manifestations, or you're going to see kind of like things that you've been trying to manifest for yourself, or that haven't really been appearing in new ways, or coming at you after a long time of sort of feeling like, oh, that's probably just not going to happen. Maybe it's not even meant for me. And it's like all of a sudden things are lining up for those things to really happen for you now. Okay, Pisces. You are getting this energy of spread your wings and patience. Manifestations are on the way. I was just saying that with the skywriting energy. And you have spread your wings, confidence that leads to freedom and growth. And then you have this energy of ask your angels, seek the divine. Your angels want to support you. I am going to take a few more. Not that I ever come into a reading with a preconceived notion of what's going to come out, but I just feel like there's more in this deck that wants to come out. So we'll just give it a whirl one more time. Okay. Pisces, I mean, seriously, this be open to change, I feel like falls in line with the beginner's mind. You also have overcoming obstacles, get back on your feet, gain strength from difficult situations. You know, I feel like you did gain strength from a difficult situation in the energy of this Garden of Venus. And I feel like you are getting back out there. I feel like you are in a new energy, or I feel an energy of greater confidence, to be honest with you. There you have fear on the bottom of the deck, which just feels really weird. But I feel like this is sort of an energy you're leaving behind. I feel like whatever period, whatever cycle you were in before this one, the one that led you to the Garden of Venus, you know, I feel like things didn't really go your way. The cookie didn't crumble in your direction. And it feels like you may be carrying a little bit of that energy residually with you. That's kind of showing up in the energy of fear. It says expecting the worst, afraid of failure, wasting time on negative thoughts. Yeah, just, I mean, you know, with our thoughts, when it comes to our thoughts, the greatest thing we can be is the awareness of them and not really let them get to us and not really let them dictate to us what is possible or what is not possible. It's just an energy of like, if you have fear, you know, you don't want to resist it, because that is only going to intensify it ultimately. But if you just become the awareness of it and know that, you know, fear shows up when we care about something or when we're risking something. And if we're risking something, typically that means we care about something, right? So sometimes just the presence of fear lets us know this is important to me. You know, I want to take this seriously, or I want to give it my best shot. You have celebration and success. Good times come from hard work, time spent in good company. I feel like this is, you know, Pisces, protect yourself, protect your energy. We got a card, I think it was like boundaries or something yesterday. And it's giving me the same vibe. It's like, you know, you don't want to let everybody in, or not everybody deserves a seat at your table. And I think you have the presence of mind to know who does belong and who doesn't belong, but have the courage of your convictions there. Like, not everybody is going to truly celebrate your wins. There are people who may be jealous. There are people who may who may mm, you know, I just feel like when you are surrounded by people who have a lot of deep-seated insecurities or aren't meeting themselves deeply, then when they see someone who is meeting themselves deeply, met with success, there is this undercurrent of, I'm getting wear an evil eye, or keep an evil eye, or possibly like black tourmaline or a stone of protection or a symbol of protection. Like I'm seeing like a big evil eye on a computer screen, or you know, like in your bio even, or whatever. Not that I think you need to do that, but however that resonates to you. You know, just protecting yourself from those people who may not really be your friends, who may be watching you. Just protect your energy. And if you feel people directing negative energy at you, just say return to sender. You know, just put up your force field, ask Archangel Michael to protect you, and return the energy to the person it rightfully belongs to, so that they can deal with their insecurity and you're not taking on stuff that doesn't belong with you. Make people hold their own crap, you know, don't hold it for them. And then you have success. It's your time to shine. And that's what I get with the skywriting card. Success from what you pour your heart into. So, you know, Pisces, I do feel this energy of like things really aligning here for you, to your benefit. I feel a real shift in energy, and I feel a real, you know, just be open to the flow, be open to see where the universe is sort of guiding you, or where this path is sort of taking you. There's a lot to celebrate. There's a lot of success. I am getting a 3 of Cups energy. There may be some, you know, you may be finding like a soul tribe here on this path, or you may be kind of meeting new people, people that really will celebrate your wins, people who are also meeting themselves deeply and going for their dreams as well. Pisces, I mean, you are blasting off, Pisces. This is, this is your season, and it sure does feel like it. It does feels like the sun is in Pisces, this reading right here. So you have Rocket, you have Voyage. I think, you are kind of on a one-way ticket and it's up. I think things are going to start beginning to work out for you. The 2 wine glasses here and that 3 of Cups energy, it's letting me know. I just feel like you're attracting like-minded people, or you're attracting people who can celebrate your success, or who are going to feel happiness with your happiness, or whatever with your success. You have 777, so watch for that number. It may be significant. Rapid soul development that comes from challenging times. I think you are overcoming that. You are coming through that. Like, you've already been through this phase. Wow, you're getting mystery. You're getting sweetness, and you're getting songs and information, and you're getting coins, you're getting support. Okay, you guys, again, I keep getting this energy of like Spirit is really trying to send you signs, symbols, synchronicities, whatever. With this coins, you may find coins on the sidewalk or the ground. Like, literally, if things happen, look around. Don't just, see the sign and be like, oh, okay, sign. Take a moment to just pause and do a 360 degrees, look around. If, this song's information energy, if a song comes on out of the blue, there's also something where, somebody was telling me about this recently. You can open your Spotify or your Apple Music or something and hit like random play or something like that. Whatever song plays first may hold, like the lyrics may hold some kind of information, or if there's a particular song playing at a particular moment, like possibly you see a coin and there's music playing, pay attention to what the song is and maybe look up the lyrics. I feel like Spirit is trying to tap into you, or is trying to send you messages in a million different ways. But it's definitely leading you toward, I feel like, a soul tribe, or people who are going to celebrate your wins, or people who are going to be supportive of you succeeding. I feel like you're coming into a real sweetness of life after a very difficult, challenging situation that you may have even at times really felt like things were really against you, or the circumstances or the conditions weren't favorable for your success, but somehow it's like you made it. I feel like everything has not been revealed to you yet in this time frame of all of the good things or all of the positive things that are actually coming to pass for you right now. This is like a really, all of these decks hold things that could talk to me about relationships, or could talk to me about another person. I feel like this is very, very, very intentionally, this opening, the oracle portion of your reading is very, very intentionally all about you and all about your own success. And there's almost like this energy that I feel about calling your own attention to your success, and remembering that when you add anyone to the equation, they're either going to add or they're going to subtract. And it's like, you got to be fully present to know the value of what you have on your own, to kind of be able to gauge or to know whether someone's adding or subtracting from your situation, to kind of know, do I want to give to this situation, or do I not want to give to the situation? There's a lot of like, pay attention to the way you're feeling. Pay attention to like the signs and synchronicities. Just be plugged in with yourself. And really, this is talking about being present in the moment. Just this moment, just this breath. It'll get you through anything, good, bad, or otherwise. Just this moment, just this breath. My yoga teacher taught me that, and it's been a lifesaver. All right, let's dive into the tarot. Here we go. For Pisces, please, Spirit. For Pisces. Wow. You guys are getting the Knight of Wands with the 3 of Pentacles with the 9 of Wands. These actually fell out in reverse. Oh my God. And then you have the moon with the Page of Cups, and then you have the Five of Pentacles underneath. So I feel like there's someone that's been in and out of your life, who it's like you've tried to collaborate with in the past. You have possibly even thought, okay, we're sharing a vision, we're sharing a plan, we're working towards something together. And then it's like this person has pulled their energy out or has kind of gone in another direction. And I feel like this person is currently out of your life because this was in reverse. And I feel like, I feel like they haven't really let go of the connection. I feel like you've had a hard time really letting go of the connection with the Nine of Wands as well, especially being in the middle. I feel like this person has made you feel really left out in the cold, has really made you feel very confused and very like, wow, I didn't really see that coming. Um, and I feel like they're showing up again. And I feel like with the Page of Cups and the Moon card, it's kind of like you don't necessarily see it coming. I feel like, though, the Page of Cups is the secret admirer energy. And it's like, I feel like their attention has always kind of been placed on you, or has always kind of, it's like they've never really taken their focus off you. And you may not have known it. You may not have always been able to see this, or it's even like with the Page of Cups, it's like this person did have authentic feelings for you, or they do hold a space in their heart for you. Whether they've really revealed that to you or not, I doubt it. But it's like that's why they can't really let go, or they haven't really let go. I feel like this is not someone that develops feelings easily. I also feel like this is someone who doesn't have a lot of experience having feelings for someone else. They're someone who more has been kind of chasing life by going after what they desire or what's attractive to them at the time. You might work with this person, or have a similar career field with this person, but you know hmm, I feel like you are a little bit guarded when it comes to this person. You're either protective about how you feel about this person, or it's like you don't really want people to know that maybe you still have feelings for this person, or you're still kind of carrying a torch for this person too. But this person, it's like, I feel like they, you know, with the Moon card, it's almost like I feel this inability to express myself, or an inability to let people in, or an inability to show people my true heart or my true spirit here. I'm going to clarify the Moon. You have heartbroken, you have karmic relationship, and you have engagement ring. With the Knight of Wands energy, and especially kind of with the Three of Pentacles, really, I feel this energy of someone who is like maybe popular, or maybe it's like they may have had a lot of desires or a lot of passions, or they may have been going in a lot of directions at once. I also feel the energy of like someone, it's like a kind of a chaotic kind of energy. It's someone that's collaborating with a lot of people, or trying to please a lot of people, or trying to be a lot of people's a lot of stuff. Um, trying to be a lot of things to a lot of people, or something like that. And it sort of keeps them from being able to go really deep in a relationship. Those people who it's like they're friends with everyone, or they know everything, or everyone thinks, oh yeah, that person's my friend, but nobody really has a super deep relationship with that person. And people may even be like quote unquote friends with this person, but almost like know nothing about them. Not like like maybe don't even know like their biggest dream, or like what they want to be when they grow up, or and like I'm just using that as an example, but it doesn't have to be that. But it's like they don't even know sort of like basic things about this person, or um I don't know, but it's like this person stays in this zone of like trying to please everyone, or trying to be everyone's everything, because it actually kind of keeps them feeling very connected to people and always having kind of an outlet, or always having someone to talk to, or always having someone around. But they're not really building anything with anyone, and they don't ever really have to go deep with anyone because they just have so many shallow or superficial connections here. And with the moon card, it's like what you may not realize, because this person is like that, that really inside they they want a higher level of commitment. They want something deeper. They are searching for an outlet for their heart. They do have feelings. They do want some level of intimacy with someone. They do. And I feel like with the Page of Cups coming in your reading, it's like I think they see that they could connect deeper with you. Um with this heartbroken energy, it's like I feel somebody is lonely, or somebody is sad, or there's something here about when you put that much really energy into keeping all of these small relationships alive, it can be very draining, or it sort of leaves you feeling kind of unfulfilled, because there's not it's sort of like going flitting around from friendship to friendship without having any true sense of belonging, because we haven't gone deeper in a relationship. And I'm not really sure if this person is aware of that or not, but I am just getting also with the Five of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, you can be fully surrounded by people and feel alone. And that's kind of the vibe I'm getting from this. All right. Let's go deeper. Yeah, I think this person, yeah, they're looking at their life and they're asking themselves, with the Creator on the bottom of the deck. All of these are major arcana, guys. They're asking themselves, it's like they're sort of recognizing with the Hangman and the Death card here that the way they're living their life isn't really working for them. And it's like they need to sort of pull themselves up out of this energy, because I sort of feel like they can't necessarily think. They're always looking at other people's problems. They're always, thinking about or talking about or dealing with these situations around them, or other people's problems, or other people's issues, or it's like they've had to prioritize other people over themselves or something, it feels like. And now they're sort of going, okay, I haven't really taken my charge of my own life. I'm not even really making decisions. I'm not creating my life. I'm not co-creating my life with the universe, certainly. I'm just sort of surviving by maintaining all of these connections, when really I'm not sure this is the type of lifestyle that I really actually want. And it may actually even be preventing me from being able to sort of move beyond this point in my life. Like I keep getting more of the same. You know what I'm getting? It's an energy like the Truman Show. Like it's a different day, it's a different person possibly, but it's like basically the same old stuff. And some days are better than others, and I enjoy connecting with some people more so than others. But like ultimately, it's kind of sort of finding my way through the day, instead of having short-term plans and long-term plans. And you know what I mean? It feels like, wait a second, I need to take the reins in my own life here. This can be where somebody else was kind of letting other people call the shots around them as well. I don't totally see that, but I feel an energy of people pleasing. With the Death and the Hangman, there's a major transformation in someone's life here. They've taken themselves out of their daily routine to kind of get a different perspective, or to kind of take stock of their life, to introspect and to go, am I really happy with the way things are going? Okay, what can I change? What can I do? Where did I go off onto this path, and sort of get away from the path that was meant for me, or the path that I was working on. with the Hierophant and the Hangman, it just feels like a come to Jesus moment that's bringing about a lot of change. And with the Creator, the focus is on what am I building? What am I making? What am I doing? What is my future going to look like if I continue on this path? Okay, what kind of future do I want? Okay, how do I change where I am to where I need to be in order to get to where I want to go, rather than just being at the beck and call of all these people or all these situations or all of these circumstances, and kind of letting them dictate to me what kind of life I'm leading. You know what I mean? Because there's a sense with the Hierophant of a deeper level of commitment. And you have this engagement ring on the moon card. And it's like, that's what this person is craving. It's like they want to go deeper with someone, but it's not, someone in their daily life, because all those people, it's like, it's just a lot of superficial relationships and it's just dealing with other people's crap. You know what it feels like to me? They may also be sort of the person that people look to for advice, and they're really good at giving advice to other people, but they aren't good at taking their own advice, or they aren't good at applying their advice to their own life, or something like that is something I'm getting here. And it's like, hold on a minute, I'm helping everybody else, like what about me? And this is bringing about a real transformation. It's bringing about a real change, because the focus is now becoming, who do I want to commit to? Who do I want to go on to a deeper level of commitment with? And I feel like there's a heavy emphasis on commitment here. They may have been somebody that shied away from commitment in the past, but I think they're seeing the value in it, in putting more energy into one place rather than putting all of their energy into like 80 different baskets. You know what I mean? They have a desire to build something, or to like have something deeper here, or more secure, more stable. Yeah, I feel like this person has been afraid to walk away from this energy in the past. They may have had an opportunity, or they may have even known that they needed to walk away from it, but they haven't. There's almost this like fear of missing out energy with the Four of Cups in reverse and the Eight of Cups in reverse. Like, but what if I change my mind and I want to come back? If I break ties with these people, they're not going to be too open to that, or you know what I mean? It will change the dynamic in such a way that I'm not sure I would be able to have what I really want. You know what I mean? Like, I might be getting left out in the cold if I walk away from something. Also, though, I feel like this person may have walked away from you. I honestly think Leo might have gotten this energy yesterday in their reading, like the exact same energy, because I literally just got called back to that energy right here, which is, this is someone that may have walked away from a situation that wants to come back around, because I feel like they feel as though at the time that this was presented to them, they were not ready to take advantage of it. It's like the thing that they actually wanted, the thing that they coveted. But it's like the energy that they were in their life, it's like they were committed to other things, or they were in a different energy where it was like they were not ready for this. But now there's this energy of wanting to come back around because they don't want to miss the opportunity. This person is putting a heavy emphasis and a focus now on their own happiness. And with the Three of Wands, when they consider their own happiness, Pisces, I think that brings them around to thoughts about you with the Empress energy here. I feel like this person is trying to figure out how to take solid and stable steps towards you. With the Knight of Pentacles and the Empress here, they may have left you out in the cold, and they may be feeling kind of bad about that, or they may, it's like there's just this energy. It's the energy of the Leo reading yesterday. Honestly, it's like, I just wasn't ready at the time that this was presented to me to even realize what it was, or to even, take advantage of it, or to even have it. This is so similar to that. It's crazy. With the Five of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, and this is what I think came out in the Leo reading. I can never remember readings accurately, so you might, if this is really resonating with you, you may want to go to Elysian Lotus Tarot and watch the Leo reading from yesterday. But there's this energy of like, I abandoned you before you could abandon me, because this person had a fear of abandonment. Like, they hadn't faced their fears. They didn't really know who they were. They were not ready to be their own sovereign person, their own autonomous person that made their decisions for themselves. they weren't ready to stand alone. They weren't ready to be their own person and take responsibility for their choices, good and bad. Um, but with the Knight of Pentacles here, the Knight of Pentacles is a very reliable energy. It's an energy of someone who, it's like they may be doing something really hard or really difficult for them. And so they're not looking at the whole staircase. They're just looking at the step in front of them. And they're just sort of taking that step and then taking that step and then taking that step. And it builds up over time. It makes progress, but it takes a while. And there is some distance here with the Three of Wands. It's like there is some distance for this person to cross, to go from. Lord have mercy, this cannot even come out of my mouth. Um, you know, there's a distance here that this person has to make it through. It's weird because I'm just getting this energy of distractions. Like, when you're on a long, it's like if you've ever been on a long road trip, um, there's this energy of, at first it's fun, and at first it's like the environment of being in the car and like, where are we going to stop? What are we going to see? The change in scenery, all those things can be very exciting. But when you've been in the car for like 11 hours and you're like, oh, I just want to get there. My shoulders are sore. I don't want to focus on these people driving like morons around me, like whatever. You get kind of like just really beat down and tired by the journey. And then you start needing other things to take your focus. Like, we'll start playing the alphabet game. Like, who can find something that starts with the letter A outside the car? Who can find something that starts with the letter B? And it's like you need other things to occupy your time, or you need other things to take your focus. Well, it sort of feels like that. Like this person has kind of been coming towards you for a long time, but they have been really distracted, or they have had a lot of things occupying their mind, or their mind has like kind of gone off in a lot of different directions, and then they have to kind of ground and center and sort of bring themselves back and recommit to their own happiness, and recommit and refocus to closing on this distance. So I'm not sure what this is about. It feels a little ADHD kind of energy here. It's like somebody that has trouble keeping their focus on one thing, even though they're determined. And they are determined. The determination hasn't waned at all. It's just somebody that, like, I don't know. It's like they can only focus on the step in front of them. And anytime they sort of let their mind wander, it's like it goes into like, they can get a little bit off track, okay, easily. So I don't know. I don't know if that's like a characteristic of this person, or if that's just part of the journey. I don't see it affecting the journey really overall. Maybe it takes a little bit longer, but holy moly. Wow, 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 wow. King of Pentacles, the Emperor, and the Magician. The Tower. Well, I need to clarify this for sure. A part of me feels like you may have more than one person coming toward you, or okay. You have a King of Pentacles. It's being clarified by just friends, cycles, past love. All right. I feel like this person is a past person. I feel like this is the person probably in that Knight of Pentacles energy. I feel like they've been working toward making themselves like more solid, more stable, like having more to offer, feeling like they're on a firmer foundation. Where and there's this process of maturation, or a natural maturing that's happening here, where it's like, I don't know if this person tried to talk you into just being friends with them, or if this person in the past was like, yeah, I don't want to like make it messy, or I don't know, because I feel there is a stronger relationship here. Or maybe when they broke up with you or when the separation happened, they were like, well, I hope we can stay friends. But I think, possibly you were just like, yeah, no, I'm good. Um, then you have this cycle. So I feel like you've had more than one iteration with this person. But I think this is the person that you kind of have always loved, or somebody that you've always held a space for in your heart. I feel like this person had trouble like being loyal to this relationship. Um, the Emperor, or like prioritizing it above all other stuff here. Then you have this Emperor. Oh my lord. You have Risk, you have Beauty and the Beast, and you have Make the First Move, and you have Soar. Okay, so I feel like you have a new person who's coming in. Could be an Aries, doesn't have to be. And it's like this person, they may be a bit different than your usual type with the Beauty and the Beast card. They may be of a different culture, a different age, a different, religion, a different way of being here with Beauty and the Beast. And it feels a little bit like a risk. As for some of you, I'm getting like this person may be younger than you, or they may be younger than normal people that you date. But there's something with the Emperor here where they have kind of accumulated a level of their own success, or they have it's like they're mature beyond their years, or they seem to be mature beyond their years. You may have actually had to make the first move, or you may have actually kind of had to say to this person like, hey, I'm interested, or whatever. There's a lot of chemistry. I feel like you feel really happy in this person's presence, but you're not really exactly sure where it's going to go. There are some differences between you that may be exciting, but may also be a little bit, I don't want to say scary, but it's just because it's not what you're used to. It's like you don't necessarily know exactly what to expect from it, which can be a good thing, to be honest with you. But what is the Magician? Let me see. I feel like I need to clarify that with tarot. Pisces, this is like all of a sudden, all at once. What do you have going on here? This could happen also in Aries season with the Emperor, or like in April. Oh my God. Pisces. Okay, let me clarify the Tower. My dear sweet Pisces, what is going on? This is getting very juicy here. The Tower for Pisces. I feel like two loves collide. Oh my. Oh my God. You just are getting divine masculine and white flag. Someone wants another chance to make things right, the desire to do things better. And they're stepping into their power here with this divine masculine energy. Doesn't matter, male or female. Wow. You look at this. New beginnings, heart chakra, lessons of Mars, reconciliation. Okay. Guys, this is where it gets really tricky to be doing general readings, because I'm just going to tell you, for some of you, there's something about like intense sexual chemistry here with this Emperor, but there is something about like this person has always had your heart. And there's something here about like something coming together all at one time, like when it rains it pours, or like there's a real shakeup here. There's a real shakeup. I feel like you definitely have someone trying to come in here from your past who is like, I messed up. I see now that we could have really had it all with the Ten of Cups in reverse, and I'm sorry. For some of you, this is someone who was in a committed relationship to someone else and therefore could not really offer you their heart. And with the Magician here, I would be very careful, because this isn't always an energy where you can trust it. But guys, with the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles coming out, this has happened to you like 3 or 4 times. You guys are going to be in love. You're definitely getting a relationship here. Whether it's new, whether it's old, it may be your decision. But there is an energy here where it's like somebody really sees their future with you and they're ready to invest and they're ready to make something happen here. They're trying to show you that they have what it takes with the Magician. They have all the tools in their toolbox necessary to get to the 10 of Pentacles with you. And they want you to trust them. They want you to believe them. They want you to see that they have stepped into their power. This is happening very suddenly. And it can be where you're starting a relationship with someone else and then the past person comes back and sort of shakes things up, really upsets the apple cart, and they're coming back in a new energy, and they're really in an energy of surrendering. They're really in an energy of, of like, I'm ready to give into this. I'm ready to be vulnerable. I'm ready to offer you what I wasn't willing to offer you in the past, kind of a deal. Because the Magician is the alchemist. This is somebody who wants to take something and turn it into something else, or take nothing and turn it into something. And I feel like this is someone who wants to take a relationship that never fully materialized or never fully got realized, or it broke apart on some level at some point. And it's like they want to take what is broken and alchemize it, fix it, transmute it, have some other kind of chance. And they're trying to show you with the Page of Cups that, they are very sorry, or that they are holding a space of sincere emotion here, that they're hoping you can build on, or that they're hoping is going to like kind of bridge this gap that has been created between you, so that you can invest into building something solid and stable again. With the 10 of Pentacles. They're coming in out of the blue, and they're coming in a different energy. The whole thing is going to shake you up. I feel like it could, for sure. And this is a general reading, so take this as it resonates. So maybe some of you just have a new person. Maybe some of you just have a past person. But I honestly think for the majority, you have both. I really do feel like you are in an energy right now, Pisces, where I feel like you're attracting a lot of things to you. You may not realize it yet. But with that moon card we saw in the beginning, it's like, and the Tower card, it's like some of this stuff is just going to fall from the sky. It's just going to appear out of nowhere. And it is going to shake up whatever it is that you're starting, or whatever it is that you're building. It is going to create some kind of shake up for you. But I think it's in a good way. I think it's divine intervention. Wow. Let me see what the best possible outcome is here in this situation. Best possible outcome for Pisces. Best possible outcome for Pisces. Best possible outcome for Pisces. Golly, Neds. Oh my God. If you have Leo in your chart, or you're dealing with a Leo, I really feel that you definitely probably want to go to Elysian Lotus, and this is resonating with you. You probably want to go to Elysian Lotus Tarot and watch yesterday's Leo reading. So Pisces, if someone is afraid they're going to miss an opportunity with you. There's somebody that may have rejected you in the past or made you feel rejected. They may just, to me, this is somebody that was just too young or too immature, or they didn't have all their ducks in a row before they met you. This is someone that has not been able to stop thinking about you. They are really, like with the Six of Cups, they're very nostalgic about you. They think about you. They think about coming back into harmony with you. And you know, the huge topic of conversation here is the Eight of Wands on the bottom of the deck. This is an energy of someone that definitely wants to reach out, someone who definitely plans on communicating. I'm going to clarify this because in the Leo reading, the Eight of Wands was the first card out, and then they had the Eight of Swords on the bottom of the deck. So it was like someone who was like writing messages and then deleting them, like they were getting in their head. And you have the Nine of Swords here. You also have fear here. Wow, I just shuffled, and the bottom of the deck is the Two of Swords. So this is someone who has been thinking about communicating for a long time and then stopping themselves. Eight of Wands, Eight of Wands. Spirit, please tell me, is this person communicating? Oh my God, this is so much like the Leo reading. This is freaking me out. Yeah, this is someone who definitely feels you're a soulmate. They definitely want to reconnect. Oh my. I feel like they are afraid of how you're going to respond or what you're going to say. I do think that they definitely want another chance. For some of you, this is someone who either didn't really know what they wanted in the past, or this is someone who was dealing with someone else and therefore couldn't really come forward to you or couldn't communicate completely to you, or didn't have everything to be able to offer you. Or they may have also been someone who, you know, with it being a queen, the way this reading started out, I just felt like this is someone who was prioritizing everyone else above themselves, and who was more about, you know, I'm just kind of helplessly attracting all of this stuff to me, and I'm not taking charge. I'm not stepping into my king energy and taking action on what I want. It's all about what other people want from me right now. And they may be dropping this energy, they may be losing this energy, and they may be wanting to communicate that to you. They may be very afraid of how you're going to respond to this, if you're going to cut them off. This is a very significant thing that came out in that Leo reading. I think so. And then you have the Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck. This is someone who, you know, really sees this as a relationship of two equals, of soulmates, of people who have a lot to offer each other. It can be very solid. It can be very stable if they choose each other completely. And I feel like this person is kind of trying to say to you, I am ready to choose you completely, or I am ready to, how do I want to say this? I like what's coming through is like, I want to heal, or like, I want to heal this connection. The caduceus is here. You also have this Four of Swords sideways. This is an energy that's changing. And it's telling me with the Four of Swords sideways and the Eight of Wands on the bottom of the deck, this is someone who has been silent or has been holding back communication or hasn't really been talking to you, been in separation from this person. I think this person has been going through a healing process, or a process of sort of disengaging from a life that they had before, or a way of being that they had before, with this Queen of Wands in reverse and this Four of Swords changing. It's like this is someone who may have had to pull their energy back from another situation, and is, you know, I feel like they're progressing through that energy and dropping it and getting ready to step forward. With the Temperance here on the bottom of the deck, the what is on this person's mind is coming together in a good way, in a positive way, in a way that it's like it is balanced and is helpful for both of you. With Temperance and the Two of Cups, I just keep getting this energy of healing and balancing, and two equals coming together, and coming together the right way, in the right circumstances, at the right time, with the right situation. Okay, I don't know, that's like, it's a strong message. Okay, so wow, this is I think where I'm going to leave this reading. I'm going to get you some message cards here. What message cards are we going to get? Let's see. I'm going to do soulmates and separation, since that is what I see with the Four of Swords and the Two of Cups. So let's see. What does Pisces person want to say right now, Spirit? Please show us. Pisces dealing with a water sign. They want to say, if I could turn back time, I would do it all differently. I have not given up on you, even though it may seem like it. This is not the way I wanted things to end. I wish I could go back in time. I miss you more now that we are still apart. I feel your presence, your energy around me. There is no good reason for the way I acted. I wish I could apologize. For Pisces dealing with a fire sign, I regret my past mistakes and wish I could have another chance with you. I am working on myself each day so I can come back to you as my complete whole self. Hurting you hurt me even more. You made me see a side of me that I've grown to hate. You are always in my dreams, and we've both changed a great deal. I fear you've moved on from me. If you're dealing with an earth sign, you're getting, I feel like a fool for losing you. I love you more than anyone, but failed to show it. I carry guilt for the way I mistreated you. You accepted me for the good, the bad, the ugly, and I couldn't do the same. I spend a lot of time thinking about you and wishing things were different. I wish you could understand this was a difficult decision for me. In fact, I still struggle with it. If you're dealing with an air sign, my heart was blocked. I was not able to receive your love when you gave it. I'm feeling emotionally void without you. I feel ashamed for how I treated you. You did not deserve that. I hope we can come back together and pick up where we left off. I hope you allow me to step up and turn this around. I am lost in this world without you. It gets lonely, and I hope you will find forgiveness in your heart for me. Wow. Okay, Pisces. Intense energy. I feel like you are sort of in your beginner's mind, open to whatever comes, curious about life, curious about what life has in store for you here, and I feel like you're about to get your fill of knowingness. I feel like it's all about to start to come together for you. All right, Pisces, this is what I have for you today. I hope it helps. I hope it brought you some peace and clarity. If it did, let me know. Like, share, subscribe, comment. I love you guys to pieces. Until next time, I send you off with all my very best. Always, always, always. Bye-bye.